When the opportunity to respond to the Richard Review came out, a number of organisations got together, and what we suggested was that we didn't want to throw out the baby with the dirty bathwater should the government reform the apprenticeship programme quite considerably. So what we offered to do via SEMTA was to actually pilot some of the proposals so that we can make sure that they work both effectively and across the sector in order to get the best outcome for everybody.
The Trailblazers have been important because at their heart they've had the small and medium-sized enterprises, the SMEs. As big companies like BAE Systems or Airbus or Jaguar Land Rover, we can create our own programmes which may be overly large for small companies. So actually at the heart of these proposals, we design these standards to be fit and purposed for small companies.
Our partnership in the Trailblazers is innovative, largely because of the way we've worked together as a collection of employers, both large and small, with the professional engineering institutions, with organisations such as SEMTA, and very strongly backstopped by David George, and other partners such as EAF, NFEC and GTA England, who can speak for the providers and for the small businesses.
We've involved the key awarding organisations that work in the engineering process, be it City and Guilds, Parsons or EAL. And for the first time they're working in collaboration, because normally, like us as organisations, they're in competition with each other. But what we wanted was a offering to any particular provider for any particular student that allowed us to have commonality and standardisation of content across the board.
One of the great new features of the Trailblazers is we're aligning competence on an independent basis to the engineering technician status of the engineering institutions. So they will independently benchmark and certify that an apprentice is competent at the level which they complete at. We've created a genuinely new model to take forward apprenticeship standards with three core components. Firstly, a foundation phase, and apprentices won't be able to move on beyond that until they've passed a gateway process. Second is a development phase for 2 years when they're on the job, learning the practical skills of their job. And finally, the innovative employer endorsement phase, when we as employers sign apprentices off as ready and competent to do the job. So in summary, this process is more robust and has higher quality than what we had before.